So I am in my parents' bedroom.
I'm at my little house in Los Angeles. Got my girlfriend and my cat, and it's going great.
I'm also I live with my girlfriend and a cat, like Cole, and I'm in our bedroom currently, sitting on the bed.
My first proper memory of the song is we were demoing at my house on my computer, and we had come up with these chords. It was the end of 2018. So it's definitely, we've been thinking about it and working on it for the past year and a half.
The song felt like it had more of more of like sort of an R&B approach to it in a way. Like the beat and the chords and like the bass that we were putting on it felt different from anything we had done. And it felt closer to like the kind of music that I listen to on a regular basis. And so I was like, I'm not going to try to think too much about the lyrics. I'm going to write those separately and then find a way to fill in the gaps.
And then I came up with just like the bass line over the thing with the bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 da-da-da-da-da. And I thought it was like too simple at first, but then I was like, actually, it's kind of like, booming or whatever you would call it. And
I know you so well. You know that I can tell the slightest difference in your facial expression. Don't tell me nothing's on your mind. If we're honest, it will all be fine. It is a switch in that it's, you don't have to tell me anything for me to know what's going on, and then to like you need to say all these things to me. But I think that it's sort of continuing this idea that this person is trying to pry information out of their significant other. Like, you're being very closed off, and I see it in your face that there's something going on, and you're still not saying anything. I'm someone that likes to talk things through. The hardest thing is getting it out of you. I should sit back and give you a break, let you close your perfect eyes, 'cause it kind of takes a turn in that maybe this person is just sort of prying for information and creating problems that don't necessarily exist, and sort of overthinking everything, and every slight little change in their significant other's mood or whatever can just sort of bubble up their insecurities or something.
There's no need to explain, I know what you wanna say. We could just say goodnight if you think that's alright. There's no need to explain, I know that we can relate. Can we get up and try to feel okay again? The narrator, I feel like, in the chorus is accepting responsibility of probably behaving or thinking irrationally and trying to seek out problems that don't exist. It comes from this feeling of, like, I love you so much, and I love this so much, and is it too good to be true? Am I crazy in thinking, like, this is actually real? It's accepting responsibility and allowing himself to step back and sort of be like, and just say, if we go to sleep, I know we can wake up and get up and try to feel okay again, because I just caused this issue for really no reason. And it's asking the question of, like, can we just get up and feel better in the morning? We can get up and try to feel okay again. We can get up and try to feel okay again. The reason there's the slightest difference on the final, like, tags of the chorus at the very end of the song, it's instead of can we get up, it's we can get up and try to feel okay again, which is just a slight difference, but it's the assuredness of that, of like, instead of asking the questions like, no, we can, I know we can, you know we can. I feel like it was just a more final, sort of optimistic and positive way to end the song with.
I'm getting too close. You say you love me most. It's hard to trust it even though I want to. Need to get this shit out of my head before I flip this on myself instead. Please come over here, lay your head right down, don't make a sound, I hear you loud and clear.
I don't know, I think it's just like human nature to feel like, just to doubt certain things, especially when like emotions are involved and feelings are involved. So I feel like whenever someone says anything to you, you always take it with a grain of salt because you don't want to get hurt in the end. Let's say we're in a conversation or, we're talking about feelings and I can get kind of like frantic or something when it comes to like really emotional conversations in a relationship. And I just relate to that line because I can imagine me like saying stuff and I'm kind of spiraling, just kind of spiraling and spiraling and spiraling. And this person's like giving me these, like, what are you doing? And then I'm just, you're right. So I take it like this person's kind of like overworking themselves. And then it comes to the point where you see the person standing there or sitting there, whatever they're doing yoga, just looking at you. And you realize that you're overthinking it. And it's like, no, just come here. I'm sorry. So it's almost like, I like how it wraps up that verse the same way the first one does, where it's like, I'm overthinking it. I'm sorry.
If we know we love each other, what's the concern? Fun with or without separation is what I've learned. I'd wait for an hour, I'd wait for a year. Is your opinion on it something I wanna hear? I know you never lie, but I self-sabotage. I know your love isn't just a mirage, but I tend to panic if I can't reach out and grab it. I need to get out all these bad habits.
The bridge is definitely the most internal dialogue part of the song. Like it's this narrator, I guess Dylan in this case, sort of talking to himself. And so you could kind of look at that voice change, that like high voice that doubles the regular take, as sort of like the little voice inside Dylan's head, like sort of what he's saying to himself about the situation and like what he's trying to remind himself of, or what the narrator's trying to remind themselves of when they're feeling these sort of confused, frustrated feelings. I don't want to compare us to Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar is, the GOAT, but I always think of that. There's one song where he's like, now open your mind up and listen to me, like whatever that song is, the Kendrick song, but it's sort of the same thing where it's like him talking to himself, which I think is, I don't know, it's an interesting perspective for sure.
Yeah, the bridge is definitely shifting any sort of blame on oneself and just letting it all go.
There's a Blink-182 video. It's the video for First Date. They're all definitely playing characters. Just like for fun, we wanted to play into like these sort of characters being ridiculous. And I don't know, just imagine these like wacky dudes attempting to go out on a night and just like failing